This is part 3, section 10 of our Vectorworks 2021 drafting tutorials. And in this section, we're going to work on the data entry for all of our fixtures and populating some of that information. So I've got my drawing open. I'm here in my light plot layer, and I'm going to zoom into my number 2 front of house truss here. And I'm just going to double click on this first fixture. And when I do, this dialog box opens up. This is the lighting device box. It's got some information already in it that Vectorworks auto-populates. It knows that it's a light, that it's an ETC source 419 degree, and that it's hung on front of house truss number 2. Some of the other information we need to populate ourselves, and then still some of the others can get populated by Vectorworks automatically a little bit later on. So for now, we're just going to start in the channel field, and I'm going to tell it that this channel is channel 1. And I'll hit tab to get to the dimmer field. It's also dimmer 1. I'll hit tab to get to the number field, which is also number 1. And then I'm going to tab to the purpose field. And the purpose for this fixture is going to be area A, front light, warm. Its DMX address is going to be 1. And then Vectorworks will auto-populate the universe absolute address and universe address for each thing. You can change them, but in this case, they're correct. So we're going to tab down to the DMX footprint and tell it that the footprint for this fixture is 1 because it only takes up 1 DMX address. Once I've got all of that entered, I'm going to click OK. And you can see that some of that information has already been populated into our drawing. So I'm going to select my next fixture, double click to get into my dialog box. This one's going to be channel 21. It'll be dimmer 2, circuit 2. Its purpose is going to be area A, front light, cool. Its DMX address will be 2. And its DMX footprint will be 1. And there we have it. So now go through and enter all of the information for each of the fixtures that we've laid in by position. I've given you a chart on page 35 of the written tutorial as to which channels should be assigned to which systems. So we have warm front light, we have cool front light, we have our cross-light templates from left, we have our cross-light templates from right, and we have our backlight. Don't worry about the cyc lights right now. We're going to deal with that in another video a little bit later on. On page 36 of the written tutorial, there's a chart telling you which dimmer numbers are assigned to each position, and they should just increase sequentially as you move across the pipe. Keep in mind that you may not use all of the dimmers at a given position, and that's perfectly fine. Go through and enter in that information, and I will post another video about the next segment of this.